NFL is done after what Budweiser just called on fans to do following anti-American players attacking Anthem. The NFL has found itself in hot water after allowing NFL players to kneel during the national anthem in protest. This protest has sparked controversy across the country as fans have decided to boycott this season until these players stop disrespecting our military and veterans. While the NFL has not changed its stance yet, they may after what one of their biggest sponsors has just called on fans to do. Anheuser-Busch is the NFL's largest sponsor, and they want to know how fans really feel about the national anthem protests. So, to get to the bottom of how the fans are reacting to the protest, they have opened up a customer hotline dedicated to customer feedback. Now the NFL must be a tad bit nervous after hearing about this hotline and what the ramifications of it could bring. If Anheuser-Busch decides to pull its advertisements because of customer outrage, it could spell devastating consequences for the already floundering league. When customers call 1-800-342-5283, they are greeted with a recorded message that gives them the option to voice their opinions about the protest. So it goes on. The hotline was a huge success as millions of Americans called the beer company to voice their opinions. So many people called on Friday when the hotline was open that the company had to shut it down since it was flooded with phone calls. Here is more from Fox 2 Now. Anheuser-Busch's consumer helpline temporarily went down Friday afternoon. A company representative said there was a high volume of calls from a social media campaign. There was a temporary disruption in service to the 1-800 dial bud. A post to the Rocket News Facebook page has generated several hundreds likes and shares. It is one of many Facebook posts that recently featured a request for activists to call the consumer helpline. The Rocket News post says, should Budweiser keep sponsoring the NFL? Let them know how you feel. Call 1-800-DIAL-BUD and press 1 for their stand on the NFL and then leave a message. Takes less than a minute. Anheuser-Busch added that one option, Monday, after controversy over the NFL players taking a knee during the national anthem, they also released this statement. These are complex issues that require in-depth discussion and nuanced debate. What I can say is that Anheuser-Busch, we have a long heritage of supporting the institutions and values that have made America strong. That includes our armed forces and the national anthem, as well as diversity, equality, and freedom of speech. We proudly employ over 1,100 military veterans, and we work every day to create an inclusive environment for all our employees, because only together we can achieve our dream of bringing people together for a better world. Americans are sharply divided. Overall, 49% say the protesting players are doing the wrong thing. 43% it's the right thing. Among whites, 59% say the players are doing the wrong thing, while 82% of blacks say it's the right thing to do. I don't believe that. Almost 9 in 10 Republicans say it's the wrong thing, 87%, while just about 3/4 of Democrats say the opposite, 72%. Do you believe this? No. And most younger Americans call it the right thing, 56%, among those under age 45, while a majority of older Americans say it's wrong, 59% of those ages 45 and older. Not only was the hotline flooded with phone calls, but social media was set on fire as millions of people ripped into Anheuser-Busch for not taking a tougher stand against the protest. Absolutely, that's how I feel. And I'm sure most of you do also. Hey, at Bud Light, at Budweiser, I'll never buy another beer from you or your parent company while you support at NFL, America's beer, my patriotic you-know-what. Complained to Anheuser-Busch about their sponsorship to the NFL, which refuses to stand for our anthem, and they have the number there. Companies like Budweiser and auto companies that make patriotic commercials may want to stay away from the toxic NFL hashtag take a knee. Dinesh D'Souza, I just noticed that. He's great. Budweiser is considering pulling their advertising with the NFL and want your opinion. They give the number and press 1. This is legit. Red, white, and blue. Hey, at Budweiser, as long as you sponsor NFL, I will not be drinking any of your products. Hashtag boycott NFL 2017. Boycott. Hashtag boycott NFL sponsors. Trump USA, boycott NFL sponsors. Who will Budweiser side with? America or the rich, sleazy, greedy NFL? Absolutely. The NFL protests have backfired, and the league is now scrambling to spin this in a positive light. The NFL cannot afford to lose Anheuser-Busch after already losing one primary sponsor following the disgusting antics of these football players. The Chattanooga reported Hardwick Clothing. Yeah, he pulled out. Effective immediately. Please remove all commercials for check into cash, buy here, pay here, the USA, or US money shops from airing during NFL games this entire season. Jones, who is also the CEO of the payday lending chain, Check Into Cash, said Tuesday in a statement, our companies will not condone in any form the unpatriotic behavior demonstrated by the NFL. The American people have spoken out against these protests, and it would be wise for the NFL to listen up. It's too late for the NFL. If the American people decide to boycott Anheuser-Busch as well, that could mean the end of the season. Hopefully NFL Commissioner Roger Goodell is listening and will put a stop to these protests once and for all, or they will be out of a job. I say put them out of the job, because this is how they really feel. If you have to be told to do something, that's not who you are, so forget about it. I don't want a hypocrite standing there putting his arm on it, standing for the anthem and putting his hand on his heart when he totally despises. They showed their true colors, so that's what I would do. And if Anheuser-Busch, the stats that are coming in, they're not telling the truth, because for the phone lines to go down, do you know what had to be taking place? Everybody was going against this. So they better pull their ads from the NFL, because I think it'll be bad news for Budweiser also. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. And again, thank you so much for watching.